We're down at the 4-drive beach access point to Grant's Beach, I think it's called. Beach. Then we're going to drive down to the southern end, which will take us down to Diamond Head. And then from there today we're going to continue over to KYLIE'S beach, which will then take you through to Crowdy Head. And then from there we might even go up to Harrington. We'll just see how we go on time. The good thing about where we live is we're right on the edge of the bush. So whenever we want to come down to the coast, we can head through the bush, a bit of a shortcut, and do a bit of forward driving on our way here, which is always fun. So I'll take you back and show you how we got here. Today it's just myself and my dad's with me. My son Malachi normally comes. He did a jump at preschool and sprained his ankle pretty bad, so it's swollen and bruised, so he's at home resting with his mum today. I'm sure he would have loved to have come. I've let the air out of the tyres down to 16 and we're going to make our way down there now towards the beach.
We carry on, 'cause we gonna be together, little boy. Nobody's big, how we carry on. 3 years, we'll all be dead and gone.
We talking about practice.
'Cause we gonna be together, little boy.
That's Grant's Head back behind us there somewhere. How far do you reckon this beach is? Maybe about 3-4 k's up the end of this beach. It's not huge.
How we carry on. 3 years, we'll all be dead and gone.
We talking about practice.
'Cause we gonna be together, little boy. Blood's down inside of me to satisfy your kind of man. Blood's down inside of me to satisfy your kind of man. We're gonna be together, gonna be together. How we carry on.
What is that?
What sort of motor car? Oh, a little high on noise.
A few people up here at Diamond Head.
Yeah.
There's a van on the beach. Because the sand's so hard up here, you can pretty much drive anything down onto this initial bit.
I've driven right up this beach in me for a whole lot. Must have been low tide.
Yeah.
Doing 90 mile an hour I was.
Made it down to Diamond Beach. Heaps of people here, you can see them all behind me there. So we're going to have a quick swim and cool down. It's so hot. This water's so nice. It's that perfect temperature where it's not too hot, not too cold, and you can stay in here for ages. The sun's out. Had a swim, had some lunch. We're going to make our way now back out onto the dirt road to get around this headland, which is Diamond Head, and then you can come back down to the beach at the other side, back down at KYLIE'S beach, and then from there we're going to make our way up to Crowdy Beach and see this big storm moving in behind us, so it may get a bit wet this afternoon. This is KYLIE'S beach they're at now. That's the back end of the headland up there. So we're on the northern side of it, and this is right over the southern side. It's hot at the moment, so it's going to be slow going getting up the beach. High tide, soft sand. It's probably going to be low range most of the way. Not like when it's low tide, put it back to high range and get the speed going. This storm's getting closer and closer. Been in low range the whole way up this beach because it's pretty much high tide at the moment, another hour or so the sand's pretty soft. It's fine to drive on beaches at high tide. People always say not a good idea, but you just need to let extra couple of PSI out of your tyres, you know, down around that 14-15 mark, and might have to be in low range most of the time, so you're just going slower. So high range is best on the beach when the sand's harder and it's easy going, but when the sand starts to get soft and if you're starting to bog down at all, then low range is much better. Made it up the other end. So this is Crowdy Bay you're looking at. The storm's kind of disappeared a bit. It's all out to sea now. The sun's come back out. First ever damage to my car.
On one of those rocks.
Yeah, I was doing a turnaround here and smashed the front into the rock. It was when I didn't have a bull bar then, so it was only the plastic bumper on the front got knocked, but then it bent into the bash plate and put a dent in the intercooler and caused the leak. So I had to get the intercooler replaced, and then once I put the bull bar on, that got rid of the rest of the damage. So there was no visual damage in the end, but yeah, did have to get a new intercooler, which wasn't cheap. There's a little wharf in the Crowdy Bay town. Good spot for a swim. Made it to the Crowdy Head Lighthouse. Started at Dunbogan, so we first came to the beach, so I've been calling it Grant's Head. It's actually just Grant's Head back up there, so we started at Camden Head, Dunbogan, then we came down to Diamond Head, went around that headland there onto KYLIE'S beach, and we just did this drive all the way up here to Crowdy Head. It looks so nice here, we thought we'd better have another swim. So nice. This is the last beach we're going to go on today. We're going to go from Crowdy Bay up to Harrington. It's only a pretty short run. Made it up to the end of Harrington Beach. That's the town there behind us. Pretty awesome spot, this one. So we're kind of at the end. You can drive down there a bit further, and then there's a river mouth up there a few hundred metres away. You can't get past that. And then you go back up the beach a little bit to get off and come around into the town. off the beach. We're just on the outskirts of Harrington, so I'll pump up our tyres and head on home. The gauge doesn't work on my air compressor. I even had it replaced, and the one they replaced with still didn't work. So I gave up and I just use the timer on my phone now. So I just pump them up for about a bit over a minute, and I know it's going to get me to about that 34, 35.